Ema Uyakwaba Eba GC News, hot news all time, latest and hot news. And I'm the Bravo. Kweku Annan or the Ensematuja Kweku Annan the fella the bray about the go. Just say Ensemisa will be say Kisi Agyapong a special prosecutor. The Hun Senseme by Kweku Annan the Ensembibri na Betuga. Now I'm the Ensembling in Abeba. Message say we now subscribe to the channel now. Message say subscribe. Would you be on say click the subscribe button now wabele notification no we answer video for be upload no so once can be I feel we are now like video no my thumbs up give us a thumbs up now feel what share my awful for so now we never be now war share I feel yanko minimum special prosecutor now no ho somebody alamisi Martin Amidu a petition at the Kodan the president said, I need to see the big influ ho. The Duna Kukwana de and Sembibri, Abatuga fire to see the bin. Now will be sending some or so Omra Botin and Mecatri Ghana force one call Kennedy Agyapong fee there, only lawyer because Kennedy Agyapong fee then when the player or Uncle Pacho said the Bayer will be a sad brainer now. And a Kukwana fan one channel, and you want to be money a year to see Jabe Papa. Now or the only Anas who sends Sembibri and Abatuga. Na yesemre ententemara yebeko eye ensemimu na yenkuti eye fela Kwekwana edi ababetuga fa eye Kisi Agyapong special prosecutor ne ho abasem one Anas Aremeyaw Anas yenkuti eye Kwekwana said ye wonder ensem no bisa ensem bibri eti eye Kwaku Annan yeti nsem no
Kisi Agyapong come from the law firm called Kweku and Associate, which is hanging somewhere here. Mewa. Kisi Agyapong comes from that law firm, correct? Good. I am asking, he's the bona fide property of the Debea, that law firm. And I'm asking, what is the percentage of Anas Aremeyaw Anas in the Kweku and Associates? Kisi Agyapong, do yourself good. Nobody in NDC tell Kisi Agyapong to resign. I've heard that argument coming, but I will say, and I'll crave the indulgence of the NDC. Go this politics. I am speaking through as a journalist, and it remains that way. May say the NDC will do themselves good to take yourself away from this case. Allow Kisi Agyapong to do his own battle. In other words, when Martin Alamisi Amidu was in the same shoe, and when President Akufo-Addo, I didn't see the NDC come on a full ballistic defense in the spirit of the letter, given the circumstances where Martin Amidu found in the home in NDC for Mukamanu Tumu. I did not see the NDC coming in defense of Martin Alamisi Amidu. Martin fighting the fight and on the Odiko. Why now? And I'm saying, if the NDC want to come in defense of Martin, friend saying, Kisi Agyapong may say, Munyek very careful. Pull yourself away. Other than that, and family, made them better hand the credit, made the big goosewam one time. So mupa, because we've picked all the intelligence. But listen to me. And you be beyond Ghana, sabi at bear politics how. The establishment of the special prosecutor, no, it was established under that airline by the two political parties in Ghana's parliament. And I'm a now the other two maybe one. Kisi Agyapong come from Kweku and Associate. Anas Aremeyaw Anas. Ne percentage ewo Kweku and Associate and saying Kisi Agyapong speak. Another one, number 2. Now guess what? Anas Aremeyaw Anas, company called Tiger Eye, go in to set an entrapment to entrap my Charles Edubwahin, who is the former deputy finance minister. Yes, sir. Great. Tiger Eye, question. Who was Kisi Agyapong to Tiger Eye? Then versus now. Then versus now. Kisi Agyapong was once a former lawyer to the Tiger Eye. Meboa. Number 3. The third preposition then comes. When Tiger Eye entrapped Charles Edubwahin with the money on the table, and Charles Edubwahin picked, and that issue became an issue, subsequent to this, what happened? Kisi Agyapong jumps in and says, I am going to investigate Charles Edubwahin's case, right? Number 4, Kisi Agyapong comes back with 14-page document. I have everything. A breaking news story. We'll come back to this issue. Kisi Agyapong goes in and establishes 4-page document and comes back to tell us, number 5, he could not what? Make any adverse findings against Charles Dubois. Number 6, in the very true sense of this display of power by Kwesi Agyapong, what do you think Kwesi Agyapong has done to himself? And may I ask those lawyers out there, would you call this a conflict of interest, or otherwise it may be what? So now do you understand why Martin Amidu is saying in his petition, Kwesi Agyapong set the case, he goes in to prosecute the case. How dare you? How? As he is saying, Anas, Aremeyaw Anas, or your dear, Cromwell and Associate, Madel, me say Anas, Aremeyaw Anas, our percentage saying, oh, Cromwell and Associate, come and tell us. And I'm moving to him, dear course. We have all the documents too. Kwesi Agyapong, come and tell Ghanaians how much of percentage share and Anas was a law firm. Have you worked for that law firm before? Have you worked for Anas before? So how on earth Anas will go and set that trap, take up whatever, then you, the same person, go in there, so we investigate. Why would you do this? Why? I dream Ben Now I will tell you number etoso whatever. I think about 6. Kwesi Agyapong should tell Ghanaians, did you go to Kennedy Agyapong's house with wine? I'm not coming to sit here to conjecture. And we are waiting for Kwesi Agyapong. Did you, together with lawyer Opong, who is now the current dean of Ghana Law School, did you go together with lawyer Opong to Kennedy Agyapong's house to do what? To beg for this position? And can we say all of this amount to some form of corruption if you actually merit the post? You don't need to beg for it. You don't need to do any machinations on the ground. We know a lot. I am just waiting for the committee to set, the 3-member committee to be set. We all go there. We all go there. Look, some of us, I remain the only journalist in Ghana. No. Apart from Kennedy Agyapong as a politician, took some aspect to the law court. I remain the only journalist to have crusaded to the logical conclusion about Anas, Aremeyaw Anas, about investigative. Ejuma said, no, this is not investigative piece. I'm sorry. And it's been how many years? Go and check. More than a decade of such a fight. Today, I don't say this for anything, but Anas nimse because a court of competent jurisdiction has pronounced all his job as there be a criminal intent, fraud, and what? A form of money making. And that evil enterprise have been condemned by a court of competent jurisdiction. He thought said no me. Later, he came back, sheepishly came with a videotape about me. He said, Maji envelope. That useless subterfuge entrapment when some of us started talking about Ghanaian top, the institutions were not getting the drive. I had politicians who called me and said all sorts of things. I had journalists who were not in aligning what I was talking about. And later, I know announcing the Make Media Commission. And that was where I saw the government of the whole thing say, hey, we are not safe. And Media Commission, Ayabuafo, Professor Drigajapo, after morning, and talk about how many of them, in their numbers, were not getting the whole clue. Yes. That was where finally Anas did me call because of his me banner swat and I said you me no be really pene we Aremeyaw ne ye kan ne Ghana for ne ntiasie. How can you investigative ben no and say no the anybody can get out there and start giving money and envelope to people and from them and show you to the world, all because your investigative skills and that evil enterprise tiger had exhausted its usefulness. Masa me, I'm not above criticism. Except that when you come and insult me on one angle and then ask some nowadays, criticize me anyhow you want and go your way. I don't care. Oh yes. What's the meaning of subterfuge? And that entrapment. And all those, and they had Kweku Bako, who today media airspace anymore. No more source, and they use their media offense and charade at the end time. Cause a lot of havoc in the Ghanaian society. Now Ghana and the institutions in this country, go and ask him the source of Aremeyaw Anas, Nisika or DSA Jumanina. On any special prosecutor not on the special prosecutor should have begun his first investigations on Anas Ankasa. Sikano or the investigation Okonya free. Nano de Amuka ye your own. Into be being Kasan chair said both the giver and the taker are equally guilty before the law. And then all the money is not, they come out judges, no. Judges in the GG and the ye misa say, won't Ghana, but down for, Agyarko for, we are sick. And a man for this and a Kweku media grow me. Masa, maybe we a politician or we a business, whatever, and for some mama so, because I'm not scared. Aremeyaw on when we say yes, he has really met another journalist of a sort. And the minimum no why and when you yam Kisi Agyapong, when went there baby on enam. There are a lot that we have. Ever since Kisi Agyapong became the SP. Now in the coming days, I just want to go and finish my funeral and come. A report of Kisi Agyapong, etimia trase. Maya je obiasa se. Nenetiao, onwa koko shiemu, eno instigate ebusuafo no. Momu jiasa obi, mami bi owakọ to retirement. Ye jiasa asini free ni sema ye diama Kisi Agyapong we sini die woso. And Kisi, we nan wo se Ghana yanka yanuntum. I'm not conjecturing. I'll bring the report about how you instigated a family for a land given to Obia what we Tuakano, Yademao, just like that because we are Kisi Agyapong. You see, Kisi Agyapong wanted to create a certain myth, just like Anas. I told Aremeyaw Anas, Aremeyaw, listen, the myth about you will be broken, and the myth about you will be demystified. You thought we're joking? Now, this is a diagram. The myth about you has been broken. And the myth about you has been demystified. Nothing. All your foreign partners and the agents, we know everything. We know everything. Let the Western powers use you people against the sovereignty of Ghana. We don't care. We know everything. All your only Kweku Baku movement, Kisi Agyapong, come and tell Ghanaians that Ben only lawyer Pong Mokoko begi for that post. That Ben, Tazedubo investigation. You shouldn't have gone there because I knew where Juma. But he was there doing all sorts of things. I didn't know about investigation. Why? Why? And so many things. Now, the predecessor Martin Amidu, all three officers, there were hundreds of petitions already there in the office. Why Kisi Agyapong one question also? Now Dimrika Gyamfi, then you started doing what you call selective investigations, including La Bianca, including why Kendall Damwa. We know a lot too. One more Owusu at the yes Edumano. Mesombeja or Aboho. I'm why ya Ankwa, one out two names, Ankwa debuts, Ankwa no more, whatever I don't know. Uben Nantebako. You go alone. So we need more. Me too for. Kisi, me say they will use you and dump some of the lawyers. And I'm in 2 months here. I don't want to go into some things. But let me tell this friend, Samson Ladia of Joy FM. Samson, don't ever behave that you are a repository of all knowledge according to the law. Don't. Samson Ladia of Joy FM, do not behave. So one kwana wako law school. When you came from Love FM to Joy FM, you know. So Samson Ladia stop the tuno and stop misbehaving. Namunya Kisi Agyapong ma Kisi nyene dwuma. Muka hubi enende Kisi Agyapong alande ne ho. E was our trouble we mu. Yes, I'm telling you the gospel truth. Samson Ladi ayenene. Oh yes, sa Anas in seminsunende women na obia ye na obia twen obia, and so we were once good friends. I don't care. We will tell you people the truth. You know, they form a certain cabal. Ma form a cabal, and ma form a group here. Mama and Madrid said nobody penetrates in. Neither said we should put it to question or we should criticize it. How dare you people? How dare you people? We are all under the laws of Ghana. The airline where establishes special prosecutor. Yanyo meet them. Any yanyo with them. Any yanyo Kisi Agyapong in the bedroom. We did it in the house of a common ground. Maybe all of us we have a say there.
Yo, it's for winning and somewhere Kweku Annan Net2 Afriyie Kisi Agyapong one Anas Aremeyaw Anas to say and some that will be sa a year Kisi Agyapong a year special prosecutor as I say no abasama a year Martin Amidu Ede petition Akoda President as a copy of Chief Justice and some memory and Kweku Annan Ababonting Ede in some to get water to be money a year Kisi Agyapong. Now what they some to go nara and Atuga because GC News so and our hand so we don't subscribe. Mr. Say over subscribe no like it. Now watch a video. Also bet me actually wadwin Afriyie and some way ho e wo comment box ni mu. Mobeti ninka bio in my next video.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.